Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Alrighty, and of course, we'd like to say welcome to another Mikey Live program. I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the spice isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada, where we have a lot. We have sand, we have sun, we have sea, we have people, we have music, we have everything to make a perfect life, if you know what I mean. You know, sometimes they say life is what you make it, but of course, sometimes while you're trying to make it, that comes with a lot of interference. You understand? So I don't know if it still stands true that life is what you make it. You know, but anyway, welcome. It's another week of Mikey Live. Of course, we do not have a horse in the race, so we are obligated to telling you as it is. We have quite a few things to talk to you about. There was a very eventful past few days in Grenada and in Carriacou as well. So we're going to talk about that. So we are getting ready for Intercol as it goes off. It kicks off tomorrow, God's willing. All right. So, folks, I mean, that is it, you know. It is what we've been waiting for, intercollegiate games. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about someone who's missing in Carriacou, Raymond Roseman. We'll talk about that as well. Police investigating bodies found on a beach in Carriacou. All right, and a Carriacou resident charged with non-capital murder in the death of his stepdaughter. We'll talk to you about that in a while. And the Ministry of National Security and the Royal Grenada Police Force, they're going to be hosting a press conference tomorrow, God's willing. We'll talk about that as well. And once we have time to talk about some other things in the business, by all means, we'll be able to do so. Welcome to the Mikey Live. Folks, we got to let you know the headlines is brought to you through a kind compliment of course, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, the Beacon Insurance, the all the other, the PDA and all the other businesses on the business. We say thank you for supporting the Mikey Live program. Folks, we're taking a break. When we come back, it's going to be real news in Ole Lili Lolo. If you have not yet done so, we always tell you to share the business so that other people get to listen, man. And somebody getting to win some free credit on the business as well. All right, so Ole, we're coming back. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
All right, family, again, we'd like to officially welcome you to another Mikey live program. Well, the time has changed. All right, so some people might be surprised that this program is happening at this time, you know, but we are all synced right now, all right, so good. So the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, they would like to invite individuals or firms to bid for the trail rehabilitation work in the Granite Forest Reserve. That's right, you know, they have some trails and stuff like that. So, work needs to be done on those trails. So they're asking individuals or firms to please bid for that job, all right? Individuals or firms interested in bidding, you are encouraged to call 440-2934 for additional details. Or you can also visit the Department of Forestry and National Parks at Queen's Park, St. George, to provide information. That's a good one, eh? Trail rehabilitation. Okay, so the National Stadium, boy. Things will be different day tomorrow, boy, and for the next few days. As the nation is anticipating an upbeat atmosphere with the hosting of the 2024 Intercollegiate Games. 3 days of action. The island's secondary schools, the best athletes, track and field, coming up against each other. Alright, so we are going to see those performing athletes this year. Those names that you've been hearing that we have to look out for, all of that tomorrow. You understand? They're saying, and in addition to the excitement for tomorrow, we're having the hurdles and thing too. You know, all the time we don't get to see the hurdles, but we're seeing that tomorrow. Now they're saying that each day will feature approximately 30 final events, including the relays. All 25 secondary schools, all right, that includes Carriacou. They are anticipated to provide a keen competition in both the girls division and the boys division. Who will win Intercol 2024? You know, I'm not calling name, but there might just be a major upset this year. You understand? So day one, it will feature the girls in the classic lighting Caribbean March Pass, while the boys will compete on day number 2. Each school is allowed a maximum of 25 students, accompanied by music provided by the band of the Royal Grenada Police Force. So they get a real thing, you know what I mean? So earlier, we're getting ready. Republic Bank is sponsoring the games. I think it's called the 3rd consecutive year that they are sponsoring the business. You understand? So earlier, let the best school win in both the boys and girls division. I remember that year where I had to stand up right in, or I was reporting on the business. That year, boy, when Wester Hall Secondary School, they fresh and they green, and they were going to win the Intercols in the boys division. There was a false start. There was a false start, and the Wester Hall Secondary School student responded to the false start. You understand? And everybody else run. So after a while, I think the student ran too, and they didn't place like how they're supposed to. If they come first in the race, it was going to be going to their school. I believe it. That's how my memory, if my memory serves me right. I thought that was utterly unfair to the Wester Hall Secondary School, and I don't think since then they have not bounced back from that disappointment. But Wester Hall Secondary School is a school to watch out, boy. And happy with me. Right, anyway, let's leave that talk. So guys, tomorrow, we're getting ready for the Intercol games. It's not going to be broadcast on Facebook. They say they have some kind of arrangement, some kind of business. So I think it's going to be pay-per-view. So you have to pay and then go watch the games and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so anyway, let's leave that talk. So we are moving on. Let's take it down on a couple notches. A family contacted me about a missing man this weekend, Carriacou. And so we've now seen an official release coming out from the Royal Grenada Police Force relating to this incident. And so they are seeking your assistance in locating Raymond Roseman. He's 62 years old. He's a fisherman of Bogles in Carriacou. According to police, he's approximately 6 feet 2 inches in height, slim build and dark in complexion. Now, Mr. Roseman left his community on a fishing expedition. They say that would be on Friday, 8th March 2024, and has not returned since. The Grenada Coast Guard, local fishermen, and their counterparts of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been conducting searches at sea. Now, anyone seeing Mr. Raymond or has any information about his whereabouts, you're kindly asked to contact the Criminal Investigations Department at 440-3921, Carriacou Police Station at 443-7482, Police Hotline at 444-1958, or you can also call the nearest police station. I know the family, they are very, very anxious about this. He left and he has not returned, and they say that is unlike him. And Hassan is not just going to go and don't come back just like that. So they fear that something might have happened to him, God forbid. And so that is why they are coming out to the general public for assistance in locating him. Just in case you might have heard something or seen something or so, please advise the family, or they say that you can also call the police with whatever information that you might have. And speaking of police, this was a very interesting one that happened over the weekend in Carriacou, boy. Saturday. Two bodies were found on Leicester Paradise Beach, Carriacou, Saturday. According to police, they say that they visited the scene in Hassan, and they observed the body of David John Foster, who is a 76-year-old retiree of the United Kingdom, lying on the sand. They call in the medical practitioners and stuff like that. They say he was pronounced dead at the scene by a medical doctor right there. And then Rosalind Foster, his wife, just a year older than he is, 77 years old, also of the United Kingdom, was taken to the Princess Royal Hospital, Carriacou, where she was examined and pronounced dead as well by a medical doctor. I don't understand this. And so police say that their investigations are continuing into that matter. And so it's weird. So a post-mortem will be conducted to determine the actual cause of death of the husband and the wife. There were no news or information that suggests that there was any foul play or that anything like that. There were no information coming from the police or anybody that we heard from to suggest that. You understand? But this is weird. Husband collapses, dies. Next thing you know, wife collapsed too, as we were told in an attempt to assist him. Rushed to the hospital and then pronounced dead there. You understand? I don't even know. You know, these things just make you wonder. Things that make you know, they have this thing that it'll say, things that make you go, Things that make you go, Big up Sharon. You understand? No. This is, sometimes life can get really tough, you know what I mean? And it's happening at a time when Carriacou is going through its heart. Listen, Carriacou doesn't be in the news easy, you know. Carriacou don't be in the news easy. And all of a sudden, in 2 days, Friday and Saturday, place smash up. So, because we just told you about Mr. Raymond, who's missing from Carriacou too. And all that happened between Friday and Saturday. You understand? So Raymond gone missing, one of the beloved fishermen from Carriacou. Well-known, beloved, gone missing. Go fishing, never come back. This couple only had arrived, I believe, based on information about a day before. A day prior to their death. They just, ting. And then, next thing you know, Carriacou again. I don't understand. Carriacou don't be in the news. And then we come into the next one. Information that has circulated that just broke people's heart about the death of a 14-year-old girl, Carriacou. And I said, poor child. And so, one of his residents charged. Poor child. Poor child. Found dead. Friday. Her stepfather charged. John Kendall Alexis, 30 years old, self-employed, they say, is of Lauriston, Carriacou, according to police, was charged with the offense of non-capital murder by intentionally causing the death of Esther Patterson, a 14-year-old child boy. She's a student. Lauriston, Carriacou. They say he caused her death intentionally by unlawful harm. I mean. According to police, the offense is alleged to have been committed on Friday, 8th March 2024 at Lauriston in Carriacou. They say that Mr. Alexis is expected to make his first court appearance later this week. Now, all kind of talk start to come out. You know, it's only after thing they say, you start to hear thing. You know? All kind of thing. All kind of thing you hear. Bottom line, a child that this man would have nurtured, it's not his biological child, but he would have nurtured to a degree, is responsible for her death. So, word started circulating that he would be transferred to Grenada when he attends court later this week. So once that started to circulate, when people hear that he might be, ting, a crowd gathered by the police station in Carriacou, and they were asking for justice for the child, justice for the baby, justice for this little girl. It was so promising. You understand? So promising. She showed so much promise, they say. All kind of thing. Is that news program? If it's one of them programs where people are just stuck and sitting, I could have said thing too. But we had to keep it straight and narrow. You understand? But yeah. So when word started circulating that it was going to be transferred to Grenada, and there's a likelihood that that was going to be done today, some persons, they showed up in front of the police station, and they had like a pack placards and stuff, and it was like justice. And that lady, there are people with speaker and thing like that talking about, all them thing and them, justice for the child and thing like that. There was even a vigil that was also held in her honor.
Justice will be done for Esther. Today we have declared justice for Esther.
Whatever may come and whatever lies before us, we'll still be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy.
You see, what we had to do, right? We have to understand that it is our duty as parents to protect our children's well-being at all cost. All cost. It means watching everybody with that cocky eye. With that cocky eye. The people you trust the most, still, with 1% of doubt at least, just in case, because we are all sinners. So you can't say that somebody's absolute, like you could put your neck on a block. You understand? It is our duty as parents to protect our children. Some parents will just lead their children. I'm not talking about this case now. I'm moving on. I'm just speaking generally now. All kind of people. You want to go out, you just chuck your child here. You chuck your child there. You just bring that person by that person. Yes, you might bring them by a cousin, but that cousin are people who just come by them. So you could trust your cousin, but you don't know who your cousin bringing in a child presents. You trust your brother, you don't know who your brother bringing in a child presents. You trust your sister, you don't know who your sister bringing in a child presents. You could imagine the agony and the pain. You could imagine what that child went through in her final moments, people. Picture that being your child. So many stories of children being raped and sexually harassed, and still some people just very nonchalant about just dropping their child off for people to take care of. Like if it's some kind of animal you're thinking, you know what I mean? Just feed the child for me. Listen, this is a different era. That's not when the extended family was prominent. And you have grandma, grandpa, everybody there. So you have 5 people watching one child. The days for that has gone long time. This is a new era that we are in. So it is not the same. If you can avoid it at all costs, that your child be in the company of just one person. I don't care the age. I don't care the relationship. If you can avoid it at all costs, that your child is in the company of someone, them alone. I don't care the child age. I don't care the relationship between the child and the person who you put in care of the child. You understand what I'm saying? Or the other way around, sorry. It's just not, like, I don't know. How many more of these cases would we see? How many more? Huh? Mothers, you're going to drop your child by a man who's your best friend. The man is your best friend, not the child best friend. Your best friend. He don't feel the same way about you, your child. He feels one way about you and totally a different way about your child. You understand what I'm saying? It just takes one thought. And a person who is very good in the community, very helpful, could also be a pedophile. A person who is very good in the community and who has done so much for the community can easily do something wrong. And that doesn't take away the fact that they still have a good heart for doing for people. So you can't use that to judge to say that, okay, this is a safe place for my child because he donates to the Cancer and the Kidney Foundation. And oh, when this person in high, he helped them with their house. That will say nothing. When a thought comes and it infiltrates your mind, that's what it is. There and then, the moment. You understand? He will do that to your child and still go back and continue to donate. You get me? Do not be leaving your child with every and anybody. Cousin, brother, sister, I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? And if you can't avoid it, be extra cautious. Have the conversation with your child. If you cannot afford it, if you cannot avoid it, and you must, have a conversation with your child. Talk to your children. Ask them like a thing. Fill them out a little bit. You know what I mean? And give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Some of us, we don't want to deal with it. So we just tell it, we call the children lie. We just tell them, no, nothing, don't tell nobody. Anyway, I thought to talk about that thing. We can give people a headache. Let me change my story. Yeah? It's just unfortunate. Sad. So they had the placards and they put up things, they're asking for justice, something for the child. Rightfully so. So we are hearing today that there will be a press conference that will be hosted tomorrow. You understand? That's right. That's what we're hearing. That there will be a press conference that will be hosted tomorrow. And it will be hosted by the Ministry of National Security and the Royal Grenada Police Force. It will be held at the Parliament Building, Mount Weldale, and that's going to be from 10 o'clock in the morning. The officials will include Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, and he is in charge of national security. Also will be the Commissioner of Police, Commissioner Don Mackenzie. Again, that press conference will be at 10 in the morning. So persons, you can feel free to check out that press conference. I know that a lot of people will there'll be a lot of questions. There's usually more questions than answers. They say, well, it's an active investigation. So, not much could be said and XYZ and XYZ. But we would like to know more about, a lot, because a lot has been happening. We have to admit, a lot have been happening. Just about 2 weeks ago, we had quite a bit taking place. Then, we have a fugitive still on the run, by the way. The police, they are still asking for assistance in locating the individual. We have had little tips, people saying that, he's here, he's there, but police, they are yet to apprehend or recapture him. We're talking about Levon Date. So that is expected to come up tomorrow. Also, in terms of what new information that we have regarding the death of the U.S. nationals, I guess that will also come up in tomorrow's press conference. So, of course, there's a lot that will be discussed at that press conference tomorrow, so you're encouraged to check it out. It's going to be live on the GIS page. I think it's also going to be live on our page as well, so you would want to check that out as well, all right? So, of course, the police has asked us to continue the dissemination of this information here. So, here it is. Police, they're asking for your assistance and remind you that there is a $5,000 reward to anyone who provides information which leads to the recapture of Levon Date. Levon's alias, Magic, is 33 years old. He's actually of Griffith Lane, Grenville, St. Andrew. He was charged for capital murder in the death of Wayne Smart. According to police, he escaped police custody while attending Grenville Magistrates Court on Wednesday, 21st February 2024, and is still at large. So anyone seeing Levon date or has any information about his whereabouts, you're kindly asked to contact the Grenville Police Station at 442-7224, CID at 440-3921, Police Emergency, that's 911. You can also call the police hotline at 444-1958. Remember that when you call the police hotline, you can just give the information, hang up the phone, and that's it. No additional information is required of you. Now, police say that date might be armed and dangerous and should be approached with caution. It's also against the law of Grenada to have a criminal. In other words, police are saying that if you are found to have assisted in any way, shape, or form, if you are found to have assisted in his accommodation, or if you are assisting in his accommodation, you will be liable and will get yourself in a lot of trouble with the law. So they wanted us to add that here tonight. So, all right, at least I tell all you, so don't say I didn't say. All right, what else do we have to tell all you? I see that we are kind of like running out of time. So what we're going to do is, I think it's a good time now for us to take a quick little thing. A quick little break and come back. And of course, when we come back, what we will have for you is the weather and any other thing on the business. We'll be able to share that with you as well. So stay right there, folks, family and friends. We'll be back.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
See this? This is water. Essential, irreplaceable. An average person uses 35 gallons of water daily, but sometimes we take it for granted. But what if, like during a hurricane, this faucet runs dry? That's why every household needs a water storage system. Imagine 3 days worth of water supply, always ready for emergency. And when you run low, nature's got your back. You can capture rainwater for use. And that's how you use nature's gift in a smart, sustainable way. So when service gets interrupted, you're not. Until our next flash of Nawasa wisdom, know your household needs and store a minimum of 3 days water supply. Stay water wise and see you next time.
This advertisement is in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
All right. Thank you very much, Nawasa. It is now time for us to take a look at the weather, and the weather is brought to us by the Met Office. And what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with few brief early morning showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius, winds east northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Taking a look at the weather for Tuesday, generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief showers. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 26. Winds east northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A small craft advisory is going to be in effect for tomorrow. And we want to big up some of the people who are currently viewing. We have so many of you on YouTube, so we want to big up all the YouTube viewers currently with us. We have Celine, Hillary, Suzanne, Jane, Catherine, my mom, Lintona, Prince, Fitzroy. I mean, so many of you. Anne Maria, Laverne. So those of you who are there chatting and those of you who are not chatting, well, blessings to you same way. Jennifer. All right. And also the folks who are currently on Facebook, big up to the people on Facebook as well. We wish you all the best. We've got Diana, we've got Jacinta, Hazel, Javar, Sylvina, Liz, Shermaine, Stephanie, Bernadette, Sherilyn, Angel, Veronica, Joseph. Who else is Shum Shum? Did I say Javar, the sharing committee? Yeah, man. Big up Karen. All right, big up Karen. Who else? Who else is with us? I mean, everybody, you know, Kirin, everybody. Louis, what going? I haven't seen you in a while. Bermuda, Vicky. Yvonne, Ansha, what going? So, Glenda, I see you there as well. Who shared lots of times? Java. Java says share one more time. Ah, boy. Yeah, big up Java, Sylvina, Liz, Stephanie. So everyone, take care of yourselves. I'll touch base with you guys again tomorrow, God's willing. Same time, same place. God bless you. Have a good one. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we all say, Ja! No. Stay cool, all right? God bless.